So our question today, Liv, is a very controversial one. And I've been very nervous about this since we found out about this question. It's which Disney movie is the best Disney movie?
I know mine. I know my favourite one. So is it like, what's our favourite or what's the best one? I mean, obviously.
Okay, but I want to chat about a few of like the classics. All right, let's not get into this whole like, oh, but technically. Okay, on the count of 3, let's say our favorite, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Beauty and the Beast.
Moana. Oh my god, that was my favourite as well. That used to be. I had the book and everything, and Belle. I always used to dress up as Belle.
Moana.
Yeah.
Moana.
You will find me. Cause now I know how far I'll go.
Explain yourself right this second.
Oh my god, it's so good. Because obviously it's like a new Disney movie. Other than that, The Lion King.
Okay, we're gonna stop that right this second because you can't. We're starting this. Okay, so I've done some notes because I have some issues with Disney movies that we need to chat about. Personally, I don't like any of the main characters, most of the main characters in any of the Disney movies. I think all of them are pansies. I think they all have problems that nobody addresses, and they're like, oh, they're falling in love.
Get therapy. You don't need a man, you need a therapist, Cinderella.
Straight up though. Okay, now that you said Cinderella, we're gonna start with Cinderella. So here's my thing. The bitch is insane, okay? She's a hot mess and nobody addresses it. Like, first of all...
This is not PG-13. Just ruining every child's like fantasy. Anyway,
but it's true. Okay, so the girlfriend does not know her self-worth. She looks like a friggin' model, but she thinks that she's a foot because these 2 girls who are her siblings, who look like creatures, are telling her that she's nothing. Her stepmother treats her like rubbish, and she just goes okay and takes it. She talks to animals and doesn't feel like she's special at all. And then when she gets all of these, she's all beautiful and whatever. Girlfriend loses a shoe. I don't know about you. When I have expensive shoes, I'm not leaving that shoe behind. I don't care if I'm turning it back into the fugly twin. I don't care.
Even if I were running, I would stop and I would turn around, I'd pick up that shoe and I'd put it back in my foot.
Even a quick, I still don't have time to talk, but that's a Louis Vuitton. I gotta, and then take it and run, No, I don't like, and then I don't like the fact that he comes looking for her and she does not have the cojones to go, yeah, that was me. That was, check the feet, check it. It's mine. Like, she just goes, I don't know. No, man up. It was you. You're who he fell in love with. I think she's a pansy. And she doesn't take advantage of the fact that she can talk to animals.
She used to check on eBay the next day if someone's flogging it. I'm surprised he didn't just do that.
I don't agree with it.
My friend had his bike stolen once, and he looked the next day on like Gumtree and like all those like sites, and he found it. He found his bike like on the next day. So he went the literally next day, messaged the guy, got his bike. And then he was like, can I test drive it? So he got on the bike and then just started biking down the road and yelled back at the guy, don't steal my bike.
What a legend. I just don't think Cinderella, I think it was so hyped up. And the fairy godmother is supposed to be this ethereal, fantastic woman. No, she comes in and says, these are all the things that are wrong with you. If you want a man, you need to be beautiful and you need to be rich. That's what she did. Imagine if somebody came to you and said you know what? You'd get a lot of fellas if you just put a little extra work in.
You need to keep it together. Don't let yourself go yet.
So that's why I don't agree with Cinderella. If we look at the Little Mermaid, I have such an issue with Little Mermaid because this man, he falls in love with this girl who washes up on a beach, can't talk, walks like she's drunk the whole time, and then he goes back to his friends and goes, found the one. That's what does it for you? A girl who looks sedated all the time?
When you just went like, you like, bit fishy. That's exactly what you were like. Goes back to his mates. It's like,
definitely not PG-13. My point still remains. How is that? I think Ursula is top notch. I think that she is everything that we're all gonna turn into at some point. I don't like that she gets as much heat. That's another thing. Some of these villains, they're not villains, okay? They have every right to be as sour and as, salty about life as they are. Look at Ursula. Girlfriend had a lot going on, and then this skinny bitch walks in. And she's just like, oh, but I can sing under the water, and like I have everything, but I want that. And Ursula's like, okay, fine, give me that voice though, girl. Give me that voice. Like, also, what kind of woman would give up the power they have as an artist for a man? A man who redonks, redilly. So that's why I have an issue with that one.
That's so true. No, absolutely not. I used to love that song though.
Under the sea. That one? No, not that one.
I have gin in the morning. You want thingamybobs? I've got plenty. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I love that song. I wanna be where the people are. Okay, I'll stop.
Oh, so that one's it's a beauty. Like, the songs are great and all, but I just haven't. And then like the secondary characters are wonderful. Yeah. Ursula,
okay, but then Lion
Sebastian.
King. What's wrong with Lion King? Lion King is a classic.
Are you serious? The Lion King is one of the most depressing films that you can show to a child. Don't get me wrong. I understand that it's like, oh, we're teaching children about death. Yeah, there's an easier way to teach children about death other than saying, yeah, oh my God, his brother killed him. What? Yeah, his brother did, so I shouldn't trust my uncles. No.
Everyone's got twisted families. It's just young.
And then you have this like schizophrenic monkey who hits you on the head and teaches you life lessons. Like, that's not teaching you anything. They're gonna go to crack addicts on the street and be like, can you give me wisdom? They'll give you something, not wisdom, that's for sure. But like, this is not, I think, again, secondary characters. Timon and Pumbaa, quality, top notch. I'm gonna, prime. I'm all for it. They're teaching you more than anything, right? I'm not a huge fan of Simba. Hate to say it. Scar, I think he's kind of hot. I don't want to be that person, but I think he's fine. But like,
Scar's kind of hot.
Yeah, I think maybe I'm just into the bad boys. I don't know, but or the men who have a lot of psychological problems, but psychopaths. But I don't like it. No.
You're into that. You can change him.
I don't think Nala seems like a little bit of a bitch. I don't. There's something about her. I feel like she's a gold digger, and I don't know why, but I just have this weird feeling that she's only with him for like reasons that she shouldn't be with him. I don't.
All the wrong reasons.
The Circle of Life is such a tune, right? Like, Elton John kills it, 100%, right? I'm there for it, but ultimately, I don't know. It's not doing it for me. What else?
So, not to be half glass empty.
I think Timon and Pumbaa.
But so far we have not one good Disney movie that's
maybe this is like a Disney critique though.
More like a roast. It's not really a critique. It's more like a roast.
Okay, we're gonna talk about Hercules. This is where I have the most critiques, but the most love for it. Okay. If I wanted to watch a big buff daddy who has a nice body, and a huge ego with nothing to back it up other than his own self-love, I would just go to any gym, any local gym, and listen to them try and find themselves. But so Hercules, yeah, the man is, he's great, he's Hercules, he can do it all.
I actually don't remember watching Hercules. I don't think I've ever really seen it.
It's like, it was my brother's favorite, so we watched it.
I don't know.
What's her name? Sorry. Megara. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It's the woman in it. 100% respect for it. If I was going to play a character in a live action Disney, that's who I'd want to be. She has the thick curly hair. She's a sassy lady. She doesn't fall into his love trap, his thirst trap with the muscles and the good looks and the charm, and she makes him work for it, and I freaking love it. Also, Hades, such a vibe. If you hear any of his quotes, everyone who grew up watching Disney movies when they were younger is going, yeah, that's who I turned into. Thought I was going to turn into one of the main characters. Nope, turned into the secondary, a little bit bitter, kind of angry character. That's who I am now. That's my stage.
I need to watch this. That's my project for this weekend. I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Hercules.
Like it's pretty good. I don't like Hercules.
It's pretty good. You need to watch Moana.
The Rock's in it, isn't he?
If I'm watching Hercules, you're watching Moana. So your consensus is that your only Disney movie you like is Hercules?
No, Beauty and the Beast. Because, okay, real
and
quick,
Beauty and the Beast,
Aladdin,
sorry.
the only good thing about that is Genie. The other two characters are just annoying. I don't like them. I don't want to listen to them. I think they're both annoying. Genie is, every time it comes on the screen, it gets me excited. And the carpet. That's it. Everyone else, see you later. Tarzan, okay, come on. Such stereotypes. First of all, a man who doesn't have his shit together but thinks he has his shit together and creates his own little world of chaos, and then a woman coming in thinking that she's gonna save him, so she does. Stereotypes on both ends. I don't understand why. This was just, good sum up. Tarzan is a great idea. Okay, yes,
I love
hunky
Tarzan.
man who, why doesn't he have a beard? That's my one question.
Maybe he likes to keep it clean shaven.
No, how does he shave? And would his naughty niblets
With a knife.
would they?
How does he
would they
kill
be-
anything? How does he?
Yeah, but
live?
how would he know how to shave? Who's gonna go? I'm gonna use this blade I just cut open swine with to clean up my visage. And then his naughty niblets. I bet you anything that he just has a full bunga bush down there. He's just letting it grow. Who's he got to impress? That's my thing. Liv just hung up on me.
No, you're back.
You hung up on me. Why did it still say?
No, I didn't. It was bad signal. Or you went blank.
Oh God, that never happens. But wait, no. Okay, Snow
Liv
White.
just hung up on me. I was just so angry about what you were saying about Snow White.
7 men. Girlfriend wakes up and she goes to stay with 7 men, 7 little men. Nobody's going to talk about that. And also, I don't like the fact that for her to exist and have a happy life, she is waiting for the kiss of a man. How much of a game changer would it have been if it was like a kiss of a woman? If it was like such a plot twist, they think that he's gonna walk through the door and it's like POV walking towards Snow White, and then the camera turns and it's a woman. I'm like, oh shit. I mean, I don't like that. I don't like that her existence depends on a kiss from a man. Okay, fine. Disney, stupid. Like I said, Cinderella's just a mess. Peter Pan, okay, here we go. Peter Pan, fascinating. A man with no responsibilities whose only job is to hang out with his friends and cause a chaos and a ruckus.
Yeah, but what about being Tinkerbell or like
Tinkerbell.
or like Wendy?
Wendy is just a British
Wendy?
snob. Tinkerbell is a little sassy minx. I'll F with Tinkerbell. Are we cussing on this show? I can never remember.
Well, we have now. Fuck it.
But okay, I'm almost done. Ratatouille. You know how I feel about rats, but I gotta say, the passion and the love in that movie sends me somewhere. It's not. That one's actually not bad. And then Frozen. We'll address Frozen. I don't like the fact that they fell in love. Like, who falls in love in a day? I like the fact that Elsa addressed that with Anna. But I think it's the music. Great. That part kills me every time. Finding Nemo. I just think that Dory is all of us.
Dory is all of us embodied.
I know. And Finding Nemo is up there. I think the humor is there. I think the concept is there. It pulls on the old heartstrings. We all have felt that loneliness. That's sad. Let's not go down that path. Okay. And then right before I talk about
Steer clear.
Dr. Phil, do you have a minute?
Yeah. Back to the therapist again.
We need to address Alice in Wonderland, because Alice in Wonderland is 100% without a doubt an acid trip. Absolutely. Thank you. We agree on something. That girlfriend has some issues. Okay, this was set in the 70s. I don't know if she's taking opioids. I don't know. I have no idea. But girlfriend, I don't know. Okay, are you ready to hear about Beauty and the Beast now?
Yeah, go on. I'm ready.
The reason why Beauty and the Beast is the best Disney movie of all time, don't at me, is one, soundtrack, unreal. Be our guest. Like, how can you not? Every time I hear that, I turn into a full on, be our biggest B-I-G. Like, that's every time. And I'll be in the kitchen. It doesn't matter. I love it, okay? Number 1. Number 2, Belle. What a woman, okay? Girlfriend, she has Gaston, who comes over and he's like, I am everything. And she goes, back away. Like, she wants nothing to do with homie, right? And she stands by it. What does she go for? The animal-looking motherfucker in the corner who has a sweetheart. That is a woman. She sees through it, right? Well, that's not true. She actually was held captive. So...
Yeah, I was going to say, she was held... It's like, didn't they say with Beauty and the Beast, it's a bit like Stockholm Syndrome? She's like, okay, have a little bit of the beast. But also, she had to help him. That's the... He never helped her. Apart from keeping her captive. Maybe she needed that.
Exactly. And she was doing it for her papa, which is wonderful. She has a kind heart. She was doing it, papa. And, you know, and there was never a moment, like, it was so wholehearted. It was never that she was looking for a man, is that she was looking and she needed it to complete herself. She didn't need it, but it happened, and she stood by her values, and she's curious, and she challenges people. And what's Gaston's friend's name? Him. Unreal, hilarious. The thing about Gaston is he's such an asshole, but I love him. Like, every time he opens his mouth, I was like, he needs a talk show. I don't
love to be bossed around a bit, yeah.
Like, he's just so full of himself that it's hilarious. And I was like, I wouldn't date it. I would be friends with someone like that, because it's just like, man, your concept of reality is right over your head, you know? So Beauty and the Beast to me, and then the Beast, I love the fact that, you know, she falls in love with him regardless of what he looks like on the outside.
Did he change? Did he turn into a human at the end?
Yes, that'd be a really shitty movie if he didn't turn into a human in the end. And then she went, oh my god, you're actually like really cute.
That'd be an interesting second movie. That would be an interesting sequel.
With the baby. And I like that they turned like all of the things in the house, like all the people in the house into, you know, into cutlery and you know, I think it was really well done. So that's why Beauty and the Beast is the best film ever made. And I guess I'll be watching Moana.